Well, the sharp decline in oil prices having an impact on gasoline as well. According to AAA, the national average price for regular gasoline on the verge of falling below $2 a gallon. And this driving strength in auto sales, certainly on track for nearly 18 million units sold this year. Joining us now is Barrett-Jackson, CEO of Barrett-Jackson. Good to see you, Craig. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, good morning, and thank you.
How would you characterize the auto sector in terms of business right now?
Well, for our sector, the collector car market has been very strong for years. It had a little flat spot in around August, September with the corrections, but it's on poise to probably go up about 8 to 9% this year across the board. Different models are doing better than others, but the market as a whole is very strong.
Do you think that's a specific part of the market that is somewhat, you know, unaffected by the broader story? We talk every morning really about this global slowdown that has been permeating, and of course we've got the Federal Reserve that's meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. They're going to raise interest rates, but there's a big discussion about whether or not they even should, you know, raising rates into a slowdown. What's your take?
Well, our segment we sell a lot of different types of cars. So we sell some cars that are actually just blue chip cars, which have been doing very well as alternative investments. And then we sell cars which are more cars to go out and have fun with. Those cars, I think, when you see the economy changing, you see some of those cars slow down a little. But people are really using classic cars as an alternative investment, hedging against, you know, having something that's a hard tangible.
I see.
Craig, last week, I'm not sure if everybody saw this or not, but in London, Bordeaux prices were crashing. You know, you have a very different market, obviously, from a supply perspective, but you have some similar bedfellows in terms of customers. Have you seen any weakness like that in the last couple of weeks?
Well, what you'll see is part of it is, I think, that there has been in anything that goes up super high in value, you get a lot of fraud in it. And one of the things that we've really been trying to work on in our 45-year history is try to show the cars as what they actually are and employ the best people in the industry to screen through the consigners' descriptions of the vehicles. And I think that gives people a lot more confidence, especially in buying from us.
Hey, Craig, this is Sandra Smith. I know that in large part you guys have said that your company has fared well and the auction process for these classic cars has fared well because of foreign money. What are you seeing as far as foreign investment?
Well, that has changed. You do not see as much money coming out of Russia and Asia as you have. And also, Canadians are not as big of buyers. Now, Canadians are bigger sellers. We are seeing a stronger appetite in U.S. buyers nowadays.
Really interesting. What's the most expensive car ever sold? What was it?
Oh, privately or publicly?
Privately.
Privately, rumors are $52 million.
52. And which Hot Wheels was that?
A GTO Ferrari.
Cool.
Yeah, now, Ferraris have been going up probably the fastest of anything, and I think that market has definitely leveled off right now, although one sold in New York this week for $28 million, so it's hard to say. Rare cars are commanding great dollars nowadays.
Wow, that is fabulous. So is there a brand that holds its value more than others, from your standpoint?
You know, certain cars will go up at different times. You know, Ferraris and European sports cars have had a long run. What we're seeing in the market nowadays is when that happens, it lifts the next best cars up. And it also depends on generations. We've been focusing more towards originally, we sold all pre-war cars, then we got into the 50s cars, then the muscle cars, and we've broadened it out because we want new buyers that are ex-geners and looking towards millennials, and that makes the market much broader.
Really good stuff, Craig. Thanks so much. Great to have you on the program this morning, Craig. We'll see you soon.